Desertification is a serious problem that is often overlooked. It is the process of land turning into desert, losing its productivity and fertility. This happens because of climate change, deforestation, and unsustainable farming practices. As fertile land becomes desert, people and animals suffer immensely, losing their homes and livelihoods. We need to understand and address this growing issue through sustainable practices and global cooperation. Desertification is a global issue that affects every continent from Africa to Asia and beyond. It affects millions of people, forcing them to migrate and struggle for basic necessities like water and food. Drylands are most vulnerable to this process, making them hotspots for desertification. These areas are becoming drier and losing their productivity, which threatens food security. This has devastating consequences for people and the planet, and urgent action is needed to combat it. Natural processes can contribute to desertification. Climate change is a major factor. It alters rainfall patterns and increases temperatures. This leads to prolonged droughts and water scarcity. Droughts stress vegetation and make the land vulnerable to erosion. Natural disasters like floods and wildfires also play a role. These events can strip the land of its protective vegetation cover. This leaves the soil exposed to wind and water erosion, accelerating desertification. Human activities are major drivers of desertification. Activities such as unsustainable farming, urbanization, and industrial projects are rapidly degrading the land. These actions strip the soil of its nutrients and disrupt the natural balance, making it more susceptible to desertification. Overgrazing is a significant problem. When livestock graze excessively, they consume the vegetation faster than it can regrow. This leads to a loss of plant cover, which is essential for protecting the soil. Too many livestock in one area can deplete vegetation and compact the soil. Compacted soil loses its ability to absorb water, leading to increased runoff and erosion. This further accelerates land degradation. This makes it difficult for plants to grow back, leaving the land vulnerable. Deforestation is another issue. When trees are removed, the land loses its natural protection against erosion and harsh weather conditions. Trees play a vital role in maintaining soil health. Their roots help to bind the soil together, preventing erosion and retaining moisture. They also contribute to the nutrient cycle, enriching the soil. Cutting down forests for timber, agriculture, or fuel wood removes this protective cover. Without trees, the soil is left exposed to the elements, making it more prone to erosion and degradation. This exposes the soil to erosion and increases the risk of desertification. The loss of vegetation and tree cover leaves the land barren and unable to support life, creating a cycle of degradation that is hard to reverse. Section 4. A world at risk: desertification's global impact. Desertification is a pressing issue that affects many regions around the globe, turning once fertile lands into barren deserts. Desertification has severe consequences for people and the environment. It not only transforms the landscape, but also disrupts ecosystems and biodiversity. It threatens food security by reducing the amount of land available. For agriculture, farmers struggle to grow crops, leading to lower yields and less food production. This can lead to crop failures, livestock losses, and increased food prices. Communities that rely on farming and livestock are hit the hardest. Desertification also contributes to water scarcity. Rivers and reservoirs dry up, leaving less water for drinking, irrigation, and sanitation. As land degrades, it loses its ability to retain water. The soil becomes less fertile and more prone to erosion, further exacerbating the problem. This depletes groundwater sources and increases competition for limited water resources. People are forced to travel longer distances to find water. Water scarcity can lead to conflicts and displacement. Entire communities may be forced to migrate in search of better living conditions, leading to social and political tensions. Section 5. Combating desertification: a call to action. Addressing desertification requires a multifaceted approach. Sustainable land management practices are crucial. This includes promoting rotational grazing, planting drought-resistant crops, and implementing soil conservation techniques. International cooperation is essential. Sharing knowledge, technology, and resources can help countries affected by desertification. Financial assistance can support sustainable land management projects and empower local communities.